Okay, great. Hey guys, we're back here at Conversations on a Bench. This is the bench, and we're going to have a great conversation with someone who is very familiar with Wheeler. He's got a great story to tell. We're here with Brandon Andrews. Welcome, Brandon.
Hey, good morning, Perry.
Thank you for getting up, man.
Yes, no, I'm an early bird.
I said you get up at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay. It's now about 6 o'clock. And so Brandon worked for many, many years here at Wheeler. And now Brandon is one of our success stories. And he is, now I want to get the title right.
Yep.
You're executive director.
Executive director. Brookside Community Development Corporation.
Brookside Community Development Corporation. So that's as of about a year or two.
Yep, a year and 4 months now.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah,
time flies,
it
right?
does.
Right. And so, Brandon, thank you for coming and sitting on the bench with me.
Absolutely.
And, I don't know if you know that this is a bench that the guys at the pallet shop made.
Yeah,
for me.
nice.
Yeah, and so it's got a little sentimental value.
Yes.
They made it specifically for this conversation on the bench, and so it's really kind of a special thing how something ordinary like a bench can become something extraordinary when we sit here and talk and have a conversation.
And one of the things I've always loved about Wheeler is the fact that there's so many different ministries, and a lot of people don't know about them all.
Yep.
And like the pallet shop,
Yep.
and this is an opportunity to share. Hey, there are guys down in Bloomington right now. Building pallets and making a difference in their lives. And I love tangible change, or that you can see it right in front of you. And that's one of the things I love about the pallet shop and woodworking and things like that.
Yeah, great. So tell us a little bit about Brandon Andrews and how your butt got to be right here on the bench at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Friday morning in October in downtown Indianapolis.
Absolutely. So 18 years ago, I was hopelessly addicted. I didn't know where to do and what to do. And I ended up, I'm originally from Macon, Georgia. And I ended up homeless on the streets of Indianapolis with nowhere to go. And so I called the police, and they brought me to Wheeler Mission. It wasn't too far from this time. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning.
Was it really?
Yeah, about 2 o'clock in the morning, dropped me off. I didn't know what to do. And so I was going through the line for breakfast the very next day, and somebody told me about the program, and it's about getting your life right with the Lord. And that really sparked my heart. And so joined Wheeler's program, had a life transformation, met Christ on the 4th floor of this building right here. And so that was 18 years ago.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna say, how long ago was that?
Yeah, that was 18 years ago. I've been 100% substance free for 18 years now. I have a lovely wife, a beautiful 12-year-old son, 5-year-old daughter. Just so grateful for this opportunity. And not only that, it really gave me a purpose in life because, as you know, I didn't leave Wheeler till about a year ago. I served on staff in probably 5 or 6 different roles, and I was the director of the building that we're sitting on.
How long were you director here?
So I was director of the MRC for 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
Yeah, 10 years.
Wow. And so Brandon was one of our directors here at one of our main shelters. He just has really made an impact on the ministry. And so that's why we say he's one of the success stories, because he came here, he became addicted, went through our programs, and Brandon was one of the individuals that became an employee of Wheeler. And so I don't know if you know this today, but 40%.
Oh, wow.
40% of our workforce are program graduates.
Yeah.
And so that number's creeped up since I even been here. It started at 30%, but now it's up to about 40%.
Yeah, that's great, because I know a lot of people that go through the programs have a perspective to share with the people that are coming in.
Yeah, like nobody else, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm sure that over the years, Brandon, you've seen when you share your story, right, when you make yourself vulnerable and when you're authentic, those walls and barriers from our guests, start to come tumbling down.
Yes. And it's one of the most important things that I've noticed over the years. It's just important to make sure people understand that they are people. They are not their choices. And that's what a lot of times we can get labeled as addicted or homeless or different things like that. But at the end of the day, we are all God's children.
So what's been happening to Brookside? Tell me about, give me some stats, give me some information about what you do over there at Brookside.
Yeah, so Brookside Community Development Corporation, We are a ministry that's on the east side of Indianapolis, and we have two main programs. It's reentry and housing.
Okay.
So we have an 18-month program called the Isaiah House that helps men, women, and children who are coming out of incarceration or addiction.
Okay.
And right now we own 37 properties inside
houses.
Houses inside the Brookside neighborhood.
Okay.
And so that's what we do all of our programming
Are they
out
all
of.
clustered together?
Yeah, they're
out?
all spread out in the neighborhood.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So, but that's housing and reentry?
Yeah, housing and reentry. And so we have our programs. We have a Monday night service for everybody at the church. Our offices are out of Brookside Community Church.
Okay.
And we have the opportunity to minister to that neighborhood.
You're right in the middle of it.
We're right in the heart
on
of
the
it.
east side.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, what a wonderful ministry. And how long has Brookside CDC been there?
Yeah, so Brookside CDC has been there for 10 years now. It was the church in the neighborhood saw such a deep need. So they started the CDC, and the CDC has been going strong for about 10 years now.
So, so you came through our programs. You were dropped off here. You know, you
Yep.
left off some of the story.
Oh yeah.
You know, he is from Macon, Georgia, but he was on his way to Chicago, right? I think it was Chicago.
Yep.
And they dropped you off, and then they just left you.
Left me.
Right? Yeah. And you really didn't have anywhere else to go.
Exactly.
So he left a little part of the story off, but he was here for 10 years, and so the countless lives that Brandon impacted is it's just been phenomenal. And now he's doing the same thing over at Brookside. And so tell me some of the challenges and or surprises even that you've encountered over at Brookside, and taking what you've learned and gone through at Wheeler, over to Brookside now.
Yeah, I think some of the biggest challenges over at Brookside is one of the differences when I was working at Wheeler is a lot of our clients, they came to us and they stayed with us at Wheeler. At Brookside, we're in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And so we're on their, in their turf. Yeah, in their turf. And so it's been really interesting how to really care about people right where they're at. And sometimes there can have some pretty hard situations that we're kind of trying to pull them out of. Yeah. And so that would be one of the bigger challenges for me, is being able to go into some of the brokenness. Like some of the brokenness that I've seen since I've been there has been, even after 18 years at Wheeler, it's amazing that brokenness continues to get deeper and deeper.
Yeah. Wow. Can you tell me some life transformation stories? I'm sure you experienced it last year and a half there at Brookside. And so give us a little glimpse of some of that, work that you're doing over there, and some stories. Everybody loves stories.
Oh, right? Everybody loves stories. So one of my recent stories, a guy named Kyle, he is a program graduate, and he was in the Hamilton County Jail. Didn't know what to do, where to go, and his placement got canceled. So he was getting out the next day and had nowhere to go. And then the Lord, he was reading actually in the book of Isaiah, praying to the Lord about an opportunity. And then his case manager came to him and he said, "Have you ever heard of the Isaiah House?" And he looked at her, the Isaiah House. He's like, "I'm reading in the book of Isaiah right now." And she's like, "Yeah, it's something through Brookside Community Development Corporation, and they will walk alongside you as you're transitioning out of jail." And so he came to Brookside. He actually, I got to watch him get baptized probably about 4 months ago. And his mom and sister came and had his hands on him in the baptismal. And so that was super exciting. And then the other, he's doing great now. And the other story is,
he's still in one of the houses.
No, he's graduated. Yeah, he's graduated.
When they graduate, you mean they've left the house?
Yes, yeah.
They're sustainable and on their own.
Yes. Yeah, and so he graduated. And then a newer story that I had, actually 3 weeks ago, I went to Heritage Correctional Facility.
Where's that?
It's in Plainfield, on the west side. And one of my staff members was out on vacation, and so they was like, "Hey, can you cover this opportunity?" And so they had a job fair inside the correctional facility, and so I went in there, and there's a guy there named Joshua, and he came to me and he said, "Brandon," he's like, "I don't have anywhere to go." And I was like, do you have any family? Do you have any friends? He's like, I have nothing. And
It kind of breaks your heart.
yeah, he's got no support system. And can you imagine what happens to people when they get out of prison and have no support system?
No, I can't.
It's recidivism. They end up going back. And so I actually sat down and did a Isaiah House application right there on the spot.
Did you really?
Yeah. Did an Isaiah House application, gave him my personal phone number. And then about 3 days later, I get a call from the case manager at the prison and said, hey, did you meet with Joshua? He says that he's accepted into your program. And I was able to say, yes, he was.
Absolutely.
And then 2 days after that, Joshua shows up at our front door.
Wow.
And now he's in our program. Last week, he shared his testimony at one of our services. And we just love having the opportunity to be there for people sometimes when they need it the most. And that's one thing that I've always loved about Wheeler, that it's always just been a bright light for people in brokenness.
Yeah. How long can they stay in the program there?
Yeah, so they can stay in the Isaiah House for up to 18 months.
Okay.
And then if they need more housing, because life change can take time.
Yes, it can. It's not a quick
Yeah, no,
not
a quick fix at all. And so they can stay up there for 18 months. And then at 18 months, if they still need more support, we have transitional housing, which is our housing program, and they can stay there 2 to 4 years.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's a surprise to me.
Yeah.
I had no idea. That's great. So what's your vision? I know you're weaving a vision there.
Yeah.
You've been a year and a half.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure you're looking around and saying, where do you want to take Brookside CDC? Yeah.
So my vision for Brookside CDC is we want to be a place of hope for the marginalized in the community. And so what we're trying to do right now is we're considering our Isaiah House for women and children. So we have
You don't have one now, right?
now? So we have one.
Okay.
So we have 4 houses for men only.
Okay.
We have 2 houses for women only, and then we have 1 house for women and children.
Describe these houses for me, just so I can get a visual in my mind.
Yeah, absolutely. So our Isaiah House for women. So it is a 3-bedroom house right there in the Brookside neighborhood.
Freestanding house.
Yeah, freestanding house. It's own property, and the women, each one of them have a bedroom, and each one of them have a child in their bedroom, and so they have a community space in the middle.
Nice.
Yeah, and have a nice bathroom, and we've been really, really blessed by donors that have given us some amazing properties to take care of.
Yeah.
And so that's our Isaiah houses.
Wow.
So yeah, it's like you could be driving down the street and it could be an Isaiah house.
Yeah, and never even know.
Yeah, never even know it.
And that's about design. Right?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
It blends into the neighborhood.
Yes.
And it becomes a part of that community. right?
Exactly. Yeah, because we want to be part of the community.
Yeah, you don't want to be separated.
No.
It's not another.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got a lot of experience, not only with Wheeler now, but you're putting your stamp and your mark on Brookside. And so, in terms of getting back to the subject of homelessness, individuals experiencing homelessness. So what do you see? I mean, what do you, what some suggestions do you have for me as the CEO of Wheeler? And I get asked all the time, how can we solve homelessness? And I say it's a simple question, but it's a very complex answer.
Yeah. So over my 18 years of experience working with people experiencing homelessness, one of the key factors I have seen is organizations partnering. Because a lot of times, like every organization does things that are really, really well. And as you say, the problems are so complex that there's not going to be one person or one organization that's going to solve. So that would be one of my suggestions, is to continue to partner. And that's one of the things that I love with Wheeler, because that's actually how I got the job at Brookside, like about 10
partnership.
Yeah, because about 10 years ago, we were doing our programming, and we were like, man, how can we really help people sustain long term? Because we do a great job with life transformation.
We still do.
And we still do. And how do we help people to sustain long term? So what we started working on was church partnerships.
Yeah.
It's like we believe that the church is the answer. And so how can we get people connected to churches? And so we connected with Brookside Church. We connected with church on the south side. We connected church on the north side so that we could plant different people inside of those churches so that they could walk alongside of them. Because I think one of the big parts about Wheeler is the community aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's like people do really well when they're in community, when they're in relationship, when they get to know each other. And that's what I see. I know personally, I attend my church for community. And so that's a great opportunity.
It's all about community. It's all about relationships. This is what this is. It's a conversation.
Yes.
It's because we have a relationship, right?
Yeah.
We not only have a relationship because of the Wheeler connection, but we had a church relationship, right? And so it just depends on. I mean, it just the connections and interconnectedness of us all. You know, God just weaves a tapestry and a story together.
And it's so incredible. And it's so surprising.
Yeah.
Every time I look back, I'm like, how'd you do that, Lord?
Well, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Right? I asked that question kind of a lot.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. So if you had a magic wand, I've been asking all of my guests this. If you had a magic wand, you could wave it and had unlimited resources. You know, I'm here to listen as much as I am to talk. You know, as a matter of fact, you know, my voice is starting to get.
I bet
hoarse,
that's been a long night.
It's been a long night. Still got to, you know, we're in the home stretch now. But you know, if you could wave a magic wand, what would be one or two things that you would tell me and that I could take back up to the executive team table and we could wrestle with?
Yeah, I would say.
You said partnership.
Yeah, like I'm saying, partnerships. That would be the number one thing that I would really think. Partnerships, and then like long-term stability. So how can
what
we?
What does that mean to you?
Yeah, so long-term stability to me means relationships, housing, and a job. Right, those are the keys, right? The keys to make us all succeed, because that's at the end of the day, we want to see success in people's lives.
Yeah, that's great. And so I have a little guest who wanted to come talk to you. You know, and I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah,
So there's Jocasta over there, and there's Tori.
Hey, good morning. Yes.
That's a group of people that are living at the MRC, and so which is where Brandon used to be our shelter director.
Yeah.
Right. And so, what does it feature?
Yeah, so this is Back on My Feet.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so
I went over and talked to them a little bit.
Yeah, no, they're great. So Back on My Feet is an organization that partners with organizations all across the country. They have a local chapter here in Indianapolis, and they are a work readiness program. And so what they do is they meet with the guys Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:45, and they do a 1 hour.
Today's Friday.
Yep, today's Friday, and they're still out there, and they do a 1 hour walk. And again, their organization is all about building community. If you can hear, they're building community, and they have little workshops and resume building, just those kind of things. Just come alongside people.
We call it walking it out. Walking
yes.
out our faith. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so, Brandon, I really appreciate you stopping by and getting up early.
My pleasure.
Now what are you going to do? Head to work?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. If you get up at 4 and it's now 6:15, 6:20.
Oh yeah, it's time to get to work.
Oh my goodness. So what are you doing this weekend with the family?
So actually this weekend we have something really cool happening at Brookside.
Okay, what's that?
So one of the things that we have at Brookside is a violence interrupter program. Violence interrupter.
Violence interrupter. Okay.
Yes, because our city's plagued with violence, and so we're trying to do different things to help the kids.
Interrupt it.
Yeah, to interrupt it. And so right now we have a basketball game that we have every Wednesday for the guys. But something that we haven't ever done is have wildlife retreats. And so tomorrow we are taking 11 guys fishing. And I was talking to one of the guys.
Wow.
Yes. I was talking to one of the guys, and he looked at me, and he is 54. And he looked at me, he said, Brandon, I haven't been fishing since I was 7 years old.
That's a long time ago.
Yes, that's a long time ago. Yeah. And so he's super excited. We're excited.
Fishing. Are you a fisherman?
I'm not by trade, but I do like fishing, and my son's picked it up, so I'm learning to like it, right?
Okay, good. Yeah. We want those connection points with our
kids.
So if they like it,
I like it.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
You like it, I love it.
Yeah.
So that's a great weekend.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah. But what about Paige and your daughter? You know,
Yeah.
what about the girls?
Yeah, I know the girls are. They are going to be
They're
home.
gonna be home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're going to be home doing different things.
Okay. Brandon, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
So, yeah, we will. I'm sure there's a lot for us to talk about
Yes.
in terms of partnering and things that we can be doing and
Yeah.
community together. But thanks for coming by and sitting on the bench with
Absolutely.
me, having a conversation.
I loved it. Yeah.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate
Yeah. Absolutely.
it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Take care, man. Give me a hug.
Oh yeah.
Thanks a
Oh.
lot.